What up, YouTube? We back at it again. We're looking at some Tom. I'm looking at White Boy. For whatever reason, I thought I did this because I did an AC song with him that was called White Boys. So when I got a rec, I kind of thought I kind of skipped over it. So White Boy by Tom MacDonald. Do me a favor, if you're new here, if you're not new here, run over to Tom's page. Please go like and subscribe if you like what I do. Please like, comment down below. Subscribe. I'm gonna assume this is about the Louisiana Purchase and Lewis and Clark expedition, right? No, I'm wrong. Okay, I thought so too. Let's go. Did I just jump in, or did that just hold on a second?
I cannot feel guilty for that I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah.
That didn't rhyme at all. Okay. So Tom's firing. This is going to be a narrative about shit that white people get blamed for, by sort of like, I guess the historic oppressions and I guess we're just going to let it play out. I've got a pretty good idea where he's going here. At some point he's going to bring up that I didn't enslave your people. Basically everything that white people get blamed for that he himself had no part in at all. He's just a victim of pigment, right?
I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose. And I never burnt a cross or hit my face with a hood. You can't just label me racist, cause I'm related to people who did some terrible way back before I was alive. My parents brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed cause of my pretty blue eyes. And Nazi, white supremacist. Anyone who labels me as that because of my family genetics. The hatred for Caucasians is so pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. I'm not the white devil, neo-Nazi cop trying to pull the trigger. You can call me what you want, but I'd still never say the white race as a whole ain't the enemy. There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
If a black man is sipping on some cognac sitting next to me, I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy. I don't dislike Tanisha cause her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a waste of energy. Ivory or ebony, 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting the facts. He's white and he raps. He stole the culture right from the blacks. Okay, he's fine.
White and the racks stole the culture. White and that dude. I like his flow right here. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, to play devil's advocate, there is something to be said for always carrying the. I mean, there's. I get what he's saying, where he's coming from, right? And as a white male, there's something to be said for being labeled certain ways because of what white males have done to people for centuries, etc., etc. I also get sort of the backlash on, dude, don't blame me. I love everybody equally. Same. However, there's also something to be said for the existences of white privileges and where someone like me may have had things a little bit easier. I don't want to go too far down this road or this topic. It's not really what my channel is here to. It's not what I'm not trying to cause controversy in any comments or start fights. I'll just say that I can see where certain stereotypes and stigmas come from, and a lot of them probably fair. However, being beholden to something that you yourself had no part in at all, because of the color in your skin, that's just wrong, and that's ignorance. But yeah, I mean, I'd be lying if I didn't say there's certain situations that I've been in that because I'm a white male, I probably, and that's not even what he's talking about. He's just talking about historic events. He's not talking about walking around day to day and being overlooked for something he might have done wrong. It goes both ways, though. It's you can't really draw a line in the sand anymore. Anyways, let's go.
Angry, I'm reciting the facts. He's white and he raps. He stole the culture right from the blacks. Okay, he's fire, but we lit the flame. He's siphoning gas. So this corny little honky man, the whitey is whack. You letting history perpetuate the hatred within, and then you paint me with the brush you painted slave owners with. Yeah.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
I got a mother, a father, a sister, and
And by the way, ain't no one in this class younger than 25 years old should be sitting in seats like that. Just saying, those desks are way too small for those adults.
Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
I got a mother, a father, a sister, an auntie, an uncle, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating. And God willing, one day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go ahead and hate the races. I pray for their extinction. If you wanna hate the white people, just make the distinction between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless, and the ones who build the system just to smother you with heart.
I pray for their extinction. Talking about races, if you want to hate the white people, what do you say? I just pray for a distinction. Anyways, I like that rhyme scheme.
Regardless, and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardship. Stop before you say it. I know what you've been thinking. How's a straight white male in 2018? You're making me the villain by demonizing my race for things I didn't do and decisions I didn't make. No one that I call a friend has ever owned a slave, and neither did our dads or our dads' dads. Sakes acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed is all that I can offer while I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different. I would never judge a human for the cards he was given or call him lesser than myself because of the race that he's mixed with. White people that you hate aren't your neighbors or lawyers. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bushes, and Royals. They're the people who monopolized the water and oil and injected your communities with drugs that they spoil. Got no patience for Nazis, I think they're better off dead. They're fighting hatred with hatred, making the hate more intense. I don't want nothing to do with either side of the fence, so don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. Hate the people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't cause they said so. Hate the ones who think you're all the same and judge you profusely cause the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies. Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem, and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
White boy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I mean, it's almost over, but the instrumental behind this is really interesting. I haven't heard like this type backup like a Tom track. It's got this weird kind of building, sort of like almost like an action movie type instrumental. And then like it has this sort of suspenseful like behind the hook there. That's it's not just a beat. Like the way that they did the instrumentals on this, it's almost like I wouldn't say like anthem-esque, but like kind of borderline with like the way that the tune goes. It's just it matches the track in a way that it's like kind of like like almost like hopeful in a sense. Not upbeat, but like suspenseful, if that makes any sense at all.
Don't say that, white boy. Oh, you so bad, white boy. You wish you were black, white boy. Dear white boy.
Cool. Well, how old is that? We didn't have a shout out to his girl on that. Do me a favor, run over to Tom's page, like I said. Go support Tom. Hangover gang, what's up? What's good? Happy Wednesday night. If you want to see, I've got more. You don't have to request Tom. I'll do Tom anyways. But Anything else? Patreon's always the best way to get me. And if you like, please comment down below. Subscribe. Yeah, it's. I think I get my thoughts throughout. It's even like you know what the shitty thing is. It's like it's almost like tough for me to like be able to even like have a view or like give my fucking opinions. Because I just don't need hate in my comments. I don't need like it's just these are conversations that like yeah, if you have a platform like Tom and Tom says things that most people think that are usually pretty spot on. I don't know, like it's weird, like you don't ever really want to stir up any pot or say something like that's gonna offend somebody, but it's usually like, all right, we can start with the fact that like I myself, I'm not racist. Um but and I see exactly where he's coming from. But if you go ahead and say, yeah, if you're white, sometimes you get pigeonholed as a racist because X, Y, and Z, then all of a sudden now you're pigeonholed as a racist, and then you have to have that conversation. It's fucking exhausting. Um, so I usually stay out of conversations like that. This is 2018, right? So that's 5-6 years ago now. Good God. That means I'm turning 24 this year. We'll let that go. All right, have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. We'll talk to you on the next.